What's going on, guys? It's your boy ASG15. Today we are back with another Wazzou State video here to play today. Last episode we got the belt put to us by Oregon State. It was just not a good day. Very tired going into that game. It just didn't work out. Fun fact, I actually did play him for fun right after that off stream, and I put up 56 on him. I think final was like 56 to 21 or something like that. However, we are in our bowl game, so yay. Let's we'll hop into that here in a second. We'll take a look at all the bowl games from our users. Houston beat Michigan in the playoffs because, of course, says 2 times because we checked the Discord. He lost connection. It was 7-7 like the first quarter. Happens. Memphis plays South Alabama. I believe he's not going to play this. UNLV plays Georgia Tech. I know he will play. Arizona beat Wisconsin. Purdue will play South Carolina. And then Toledo will play Arkansas State, which I know Toledo will not be playing. I'm going to go ahead and look at getting some young guys in here for this week. Let's see here. Angel Johnson, I love you, buddy. No, thank you. You will be hitting the bench. You are a senior. You will not be returning next year. I'm going to give Verhees and Pulalasi the start here. Josh Meredith, love ya. Noga, love you too. However, you will not be playing. Westbrook, welcome. Except I don't have anybody else, so Noga's going to stay in at 5 and 6. Fallier should not be here. I thought I took him out. Alrighty, let's go ahead and hop on into the game now that we have all the young guys playing in this one. And as always, let's go Cougars.
To Annapolis, Maryland, today at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium to see who will win the Go Bowling Military Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a team from the American, the Washington State Cougars, taking on a team from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Cougars offense will go on the attack first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the ball system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You have the ball club. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. The Cougars come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The give to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. On the move. Turning it on. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Yeah, dude, if you got a guy like this that can just hit the gas and go pick up 15-plus yards, what a luxury. How nice is it to have a quarterback like that?
Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Let's step back here and chat a little Washington State. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in the recruiting class.
Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the running back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Guys, let's take a minute and talk a little Washington State. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, it's so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
Under fire. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
And that's a good response by this defense. They gave up some yards, obviously some plays, more than they wanted to. But when it got to the area in the scoring zone, in the area where it really matters, nice job on 3rd down, getting the sack, and possibly forcing the field goal.
And the kicker delivers the free ball to finish off the drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Boston College's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock.
There we go! And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Makes the grab on the way. Running free. Touchdown, Eagles. Oh, that will be in and stroll over the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he makes the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Wazzou offense onto the field again. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. Pulls in the deep ball. Gashing the deal. Touchdown, Wazzou! A great catch and run for 6.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing the go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch. He does it in a big moment here in this game.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, quick points on the board, just like that. Coming out with it, it's Johnson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw, it's James. Parks it out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth for inside a minute to play in the first. trying play action. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Cougar! The defense putting points on the board.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep two hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll test the right side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. And the Golden Eagles are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got it. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington State has the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air. It's James. It's complete. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Quickly out to the tight end. The Golden Eagles pick up the first down.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing his mitts up there and catching the football.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They're setting up a screen. Shoots his way for more. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Golden Eagles line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Oh, he's got some space. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Golden Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Motion from the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll try the run. Stopped in the backfield, and now loss of 2.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Back to throw. It's James. Snagged out of the air. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking to the end zone. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football.
Those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to the offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job on his defense.
That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football, because you know you get a little bit of suck up from those linebackers with the play action. And
lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket. And good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the QB. Nowhere to go with the football.
Moves away as he feels pressure. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And the Cougars will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Nine-man receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
That pass not close as he got 12 trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there. A shot toward the end zone. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on 4th down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
The offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
That is a nice break for the offense. Man, those are plays that you don't think about down the road, but those are turnovers. They just bounce a little bit in the direction of the defense. You're so jacked up. You create momentum, juice. It could change the game. That's a great break for the offense.
Got the back over the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Under fire. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Back to throw, it's James. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Boston College will send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them throws from the tight end. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing this second.
Good pick up a little bit short of sticks. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Good completion on the out. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. The Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Fires to the big fella. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
Tight end finds a soft spot.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find the rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time. And it's
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Annapolis and an intriguing military bowl. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's James. Makes the grab, it's Harris. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Franklin. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Boston College! Made the grab and took it on into the score.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it in style with a 57-yard toss for 6. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Unloads quickly.
I tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion. And the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Goes to the option. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense. defense because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Makes the catch. Still running at the 40. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Fires to the big fella. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Backed up now, here's second and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Pulled down at the 29 after getting fouled. The Cougars want to pick up the tempo. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cougars back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Oh, they're after it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's second and 17. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick. Obviously, it was inaccurate.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. It's good. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20 to 14.
This kid's got big-time legs, man. He hit that into the wind, and it looked like that could have been good from 50.
They got it. Able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. going to be incomplete on third.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up fourth down, they only have a one-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
The throw. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got it. Across the 25. He's got it. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. They got the explosive play now to finish the deal. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flank. Nice job.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Dropping back, it's James. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scaffold, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. And off from the shotgun. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. So the final period starts with a second down play. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
They'll send the back in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Washington State going quickly.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
Well, for this defense now, being good against the pass is not just going to be in the back end covering people. It's going to be trying to contain this guy at the quarterback position. He is lethal, especially when things go off script. You saw it on that one. First down, they dial up the pass play. You're not able to get him on the ground, and now they've gotten another first down.
He's going to fire to the left. He's got it on the outside. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Already in a great spot to kick a field goal. It's 1st and goal and a touchdown, Washington State. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Looking downfield, it's Duggar. Makes the grab. He just couldn't squirt his way in for the 2, and it's still a 5-point game here in the 4th quarter. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
And how about the philosophy of this team? Aggressive, aggressive, and more aggressive. You got the lead. You're winning, right? And you don't have to kick an onside. But I'm kicking an onside. And they get it. Nice, aggressive.
Breaks into the open. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35.
The name of the game pressure the quarterback. These bootlegs do a really good job of
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot.
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
With the catch, it's McDonald. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They'll put him away from the 41 on 1st down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Looking for a man. It's James. Gets it out quickly. He'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the 1st down.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback clutch pass from the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They move on top here in the 4th.
And just like that, the game has completely changed, right? The defense comes away with a huge turnover, and the offense able to cash it in, capitalize by scoring a touchdown. So they've now got the lead. Not a lot of time left, but it feels like all the momentum is now on their side.
And the point after is good. Kickoff unit off the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Dropping back, it's Duggar. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Washington State lines up quickly. The run from the shotgun. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Looks as if that'll be enough to give Washington State a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. break to let him be checked out. The Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The RPO fire complete. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. From the gun, running back gets the give. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
It'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Already in prime field goal position, but they would love to score a touchdown to take the lead. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Leaves it with the back, and he'll be brought down.
And you got to use a timeout right now after that run play. You've got 3 in your back pocket. You can't take them with you. You're losing this game right now, so take all the time you can to make sure that your quarterback and your head coach and play caller are all on the same page.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Timeout, Washington State.
All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. We're getting deep in the game, and this is for the lead. And it is good. Splits the uprights on the chip shot. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do
Alrighty guys, that's going to do it for today's game and episode and for Season 1. We are your bowl champions by beating Boston College 29-28. Almost getting the field goal blocked at the end. That was a little scary, but we come away with the win, so we will enjoy that. So until Season 2, actually y'all might see a off-season video. Well, to be determined. So, till then, as always, enjoy.